everybody, this is Emily from ARG Schooling, and today I was going to do my, excuse me, I'm sick. Today I was going to do my resolutions video. Now, I am not one to make big resolutions. I don't really like making resolutions because they're too broad and they never happen. I'm more of a goal setter. I like to make a list of goals, and I might not get to all of them, but I like to try. I like looking at the new year as this clean slate. It's a whole year with no mistakes in it yet, and it's fun to kind of plan out what I want to accomplish. So I kind of divide these up. So my first set is like my personal goals, and so this year I really want to start exercising again. I know that's like such the typical one. Everyone wants to exercise and lose weight and all of that. I don't need to lose any weight, but I just feel so tired all of the time, and I think it would be helpful, beneficial if I were to exercise. And I always do. I feel better when I exercise, so that's definitely something I need to do. And so last year I bought Power 90 because we tried to do P90X a few years back, and that was the biggest of disasters. I nearly died. It was terrible. And that was just too much all at once, and so I don't want to go there again. But Power 90 is a lot more gentle, and so I'd like to start doing that a couple times a week. And I'm going to have my daughter, my 16-year-old, join me because she is a slug. She's very sloth-like her mother, so she needs to get off the couch too. So we're going to do it together. I figure it's better if I have somebody doing it with me. So in addition to that, we're going to try to make better food choices because we both tend to gravitate towards, like, not necessarily junk food, but we eat a high-carb diet. And I'm gluten-free, but I still eat a lot of carbs. I eat a lot of pasta, a lot of rice, a lot of chips and popcorn and things like that. So making better food choices would help both of us. So we're going to do it together so that, you know, we're not all alone in our misery of healthy eating and exercise. I do think, though, once we get started, it's going to be much easier to keep it up because we'll be feeling better and have more energy. My other personal goal is my reading goals. I tend to over-plan. Like my Goodread challenge, I always way overestimate how much I can read. So I'm going to keep it light this year. I'm going to read 50 books. I aim to read 50 books. I've always read more than that, so I'll be happy to hit that goal and like surpass it instead of stressing myself out at the end of the year that I didn't quite make it. Because this year I set it to 75 and I didn't quite get there. I think I ended up at 71, and I'm in the middle of one book. And so I might get to 72, but it's not going to be 75. So I'll set it to 50. And I have some books that I hope to get to this year. There are some series that I hope to get to this year, or that I just want to finish. So I have my little list here, because I didn't feel like dragging all the books down off the bookshelf. And some of them I don't own. Yeah. I want to read the Magician's Trilogy. I started it this past year. I read the first book, and I got the others for Christmas, so I want to read that. I want to read the Grisha trilogy again. I read the first book this year. I'd like to read the rest. I got them for Christmas. I want to read the Dark Tower series. I have owned most of the series for years. I've read the first 2 books. I'm like, why have I not read this? I love Stephen King. So that's on my list of books that I want to get to this year. I want to read the Dark Tower series. I have been slowly rereading The Song of Ice and Fire. I didn't want to rush through it a second time because I don't know when the next book's going to be out, and I kind of want to be caught up when the new book comes, and I am fingers crossed that it's this year. Please, George R. Martin, I need it. I need to know. So that's another goal. So hopefully the new book will be out, and I'll have caught up by then. I think I'm on the third, I'm on Storm of Swords because I read Game of Thrones and Clash of Kings this year, and next year I'm going to read the rest of it, hopefully, because hopefully the new book will be out. I want to read the Kingkiller Chronicles. I keep hearing so many wonderful things about the series, and I got the first book on my Kindle, and I haven't read it yet. And so I'm going to read that. It's going to happen. It will happen. And so I also have some homeschooling resolutions, because I always make goals from what I want to do, what I want to accomplish in school. So my goal for 2016 is I'm going to get Regina reading. She is so close. She's like this close. Just a little bit more work. So she's on that border, on that edge, and I want to get us there. So she's going to be reading by the end of 2016. She's going to be turning 7 in a few months, so we're like almost there. So we're going to get there. I'm going to get my boys writing. And yeah, we've been sick. You can hear the coughing in the background. Okay, I'm going to get my boys writing. They are 13. They're in the 8th grade, going into high school next year. High school? How did this happen? So, get a drink, sweetie. So, we need to work on writing. They have always been pencil allergic, and they really just hate the physical act of writing. So we are going to work on that. So my boys need to work on writing. So we're gonna really buckle down and focus on that for a while so that we can get prepared for high school. Because, oh my gosh, that's like happening really soon. So that's a goal. I'm gonna take more advantage of DIY. My kids were on DIY for a while, and then they kind of, I don't know if they like lost interest so much as they just didn't quite know what to do with it, so they kind of stopped. My oldest loved it for years, but she's kind of outgrown it now. But I'm like, DIY is such a cool concept. If you don't know what it is, it's this website where they have all these different skills that you can try out, and you can earn badges, and it's a great community. There's lots of awesome mentors there, and they're building it up, and it's more and more stuff now. They have camps, and you can do all kinds of cool things, but I mean, it's free to do just the working on skills, and they give you all kinds of new ideas to try out. It's really, really cool. Like I said, we started playing around with it, but I kind of let the kids do whatever on their own, and that didn't go well. So I'm going to kind of try to give them some guidance and see what we can come up with, because there's so many cool things to try. Why not try them? So we're going to make some effort there and get some of that done. Another thing that always seems to get pushed to the back burner in our homeschool is science experiments. And I don't know why, because they all love them. But it's just one of those things that just doesn't seem to happen as often as I'd like. We're going to make that a goal. We're going to get some science experiments done. I also want to try to work on doing something fun every week and like have some kind of fun project. And I guess DIY plays into that too. But, you know, one fun creative activity a week goes a long way to just kind of lightening the mood. Another thing I have to deal with this year is to help my oldest in her plans for the future. She is a junior this year. That means next year she's graduating. What? So, yeah, we need to start thinking in terms of where she's going to be in 2 years. What are her plans, and what are her goals, and all of that? And is college a goal? Then we need to figure that out. So, yeah, that's crazy. Like, when did that happen? I don't even know. It's kind of intimidating and scary to think about if I think too hard about it. So that's a goal for the year. Okay, and then I have some goals for my YouTube channel. Since, you know, we started this kind of on a whim, and I think it's cool, and I'm enjoying making videos and stuff, but I feel like we need some more focus and some more like homeschool related content, and because that's why I started it anyway. I wanted to get more homeschooling stuff out there because, you know, I wanted to have something that wasn't super religious, because so many homeschool related things are, and not all of people homeschool for religious reasons. So I wanted to get that out there some more. And I want to try to find other kinds of homeschooling videos. Like, I had an idea where we could do a what our schooling is doing this week kind of a series, where we just talk about what we did in school this week, to give people an idea of what homeschooling actually looks like in the trenches. And I have a 11th grader, I have 2 8th graders, and I have a 1st grader. So we're all over the map. So there's bound to be something of interest to somebody. So I think that might be something we do this year. And also it will motivate me to make sure we're doing something worth videotaping and doing So that's a cool goal. And of course, more videos about the nuts and bolts of philosophy and stuff like that. More Charlotte Mason 101 videos and read aloud tips and things like that. So if there's something homeschool related you want to see, or anything really, let me know and I will see what I can come up with. Like I want to do more book reviews and just more cool stuff that people want to see. So if there's something that you would like to see, please let me know. So those are my goals for 2016. So what are your goals for the new year? Do you have any cool, interesting plans? Do you have any goals you want to see met in the new year? I'd love to hear about it. So thank you for watching, and I hope you like this video. And please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. I want to see this channel grow. I have such high hopes for it. My little channel that could. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the new year. Bye!